There have been a bunch of stories lately about internet trolls and trolling that is actually sort of creeping into real life now and causing crime and sometimes some pretty terrible things. So let's look at a couple examples real quick. Brenda Leland was found dead in a hotel room earlier this month after being confronted by Sky News over her trolling of Kate and Jerry McCann, whose 3-year-old daughter went missing in 2007. Everyone heard about that story. Robin Williams' daughter quit Twitter after trolls posted fake photos claiming to be her dead father. And former model Charlotte Dawson, who was found dead at her apartment after battling depression, had been subjected to a torrent of abuse on Twitter. This is just a couple of the examples. Now, you guys are watching this on YouTube right now. You know what the comments often devolve into. For the record, by the way, I want to say something about our commenters here. Our stuff is actually pretty good, and you guys are pretty on point about what we're talking about. And for some reason, we don't get a lot of the crazy racist stuff and whatever. So for you guys right there. Jimmy, you want to applaud these people?
Yeah.
Or attack Jimmy? Oh, no,
and
okay.
My breasts are applauding because I know they get a lot of
attention. Gina's breasts.
YouTube.
Huge on the YouTube. Anywho, so some bad stuff is happening, though, because we all know about the trolling. And the fact that it's actually becoming sort of a real-world consequence now is really kind of scary, don't you think?
Yeah, I think that at first, this was just like a couple people, and everybody says the same trope. Oh, it's some guy in his parents' basement. He has no life, no money, no friends. Well, I think the scary thing is these people are among us now. These people are people saying, you know what? You're famous, you're rich, you're successful. A, you deserve to be hurt, you deserve to be taken down. And B, you shouldn't be able to feel it because all of these things insulate you. Your fame, your money, you no longer have access to your feelings, which is totally insane. And I don't think I'm saying anything too controversial here by saying that anyone who did that to Robin Williams' daughter and then hid behind, well, it's my free speech. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
There is nothing lower than what you did.
Okay, so you hit a couple good points there, but I'm going to let you go.
Well, it's just there's such a meanness in the culture now. It's even hard to keep up. Go to any YouTube video, click on the fourth commenter's comment. The fourth commenter always mercilessly rips the third commenter, right? And then the fifth commenter, the newcomer, tries to find common ground between everybody, and for that, the sixth commenter impugns his sexuality.
Yeah.
So it's not, and it's all, and the racist trolling on YouTube, and the people who are worse at that are the Puerto Ricans. I think we can all agree. So here's the thing: if you're getting, God,
I wish we had a rim shot for that.
If you're getting tweeted at, and it's hurting your feelings, stop going on Twitter. That would be my advice to you. If you're going on Facebook and you're getting a lot of hurtful, stop going on Facebook. Those are all imaginary places. They don't really exist. You can go outside and have a lunch. You could see someone. You can go down to Starbucks. You can do something. You can go to Starbucks and go on Twitter.
Yeah. So there's another part of trolling that I'm noticing now, which is people that are public people. So it's not just anonymous people anymore. Those are the ones usually that are attacking everyone and saying all the racist stuff and the homophobic stuff. But I'm noticing a new pattern of people that are public people. Often it's a lot of media people that are fighting with each other constantly on Twitter, publicly doing it with their names and everything. But that seems to be the new trolling, because it's like, you guys would not do this if you were sitting across a table from each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This endless bickering back and forth and making a point back and I beat you at this point and you beat me at this point. And I think that's the new trolling, is just saying shit that you wouldn't say if they were right in front of you.
Well, and I think that it doesn't matter if you're famous or you're not famous. It's a gigantic platform. And it's like you're sitting there with a sold out house. You have 10,000, 50,000, a million followers. So you have all these eyeballs on you. So you might as well take advantage of those eyeballs, because they're watching and they'll listen to you.
Yeah, so, as far as the anonymity of it, Huffington Post, I think, got rid of anonymous trolling, or they got rid of the anonymous commenters. Do you think we need some element of that? Because maybe not in America, where at least we have free speech for now, I think. But in some of these other countries where, like Egypt, where, revolutions are started because of this stuff on social media, they need some level of anonymity, right?
Well, what Huffington Post did was they decided that you had to have your Facebook, right? So you have to sign in with Facebook so we know who you are. And you know how hard it is to create a phony Facebook profile.
It could take upwards of 2 minutes, Jimmy.
Maybe a whole 60 seconds or something. So that's why that was funny to me when they did that. I was like, oh, this is being screened at the airport. This is the guy patting you down at the airport. It's all window dressing. It doesn't really mean anything. If you want to troll, you can still troll.
Yeah. Any final thoughts on this?
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
And I honestly, I think in this country, for me, I don't think there's really any reason to be anonymous when you're being a commenter. I can see how it can definitely affect people in other countries, and I'm sure there are going to be people that disagree with me. I just don't see it.
Yeah.
I just don't know why. If you stand and be counted.
Yeah, wait, so I did get my final thought back, which jumps off that, which is there some reason that we need this? That maybe these anonymous people who are getting all this vile, gross stuff out, that maybe that's actually better than them taking it to the real world?
Yes.
Even though now it is trickling into the real world.
It fuels the real world.
You think it just...
It's not, when someone says something terrible, horrible, terrible to me online, I go, well, thank God they got that out of their system, because now the world's a more pleasant place. Now I'm feeling reactive. My prefrontal cortex is going crazy. My amygdala is getting hijacked. I don't think anyone's better off because of that.
Touche, touche. Jimmy, bring us home.
I think it helps you develop a thick skin and dismiss things that aren't important and people's opinions who you don't even know. So I think that's a good muscle to build up. You have to build it up as a comedian.
That's true.
If you let a heckler get under your skin, he's winning, you're losing. So I just think it's one of those things. You learn how to, this is anonymous, this is funny. It's to learn how to build a thick skin. That's what this, and then if you can't build it, don't read the fucking comments. That's all.
By the way, it is at Jimmy_Dore on the Twitter, so let Jimmy know how you feel.